Hi, I'm Callie, and we're gonna make a bouquet together. I start out with my greenery, always. 2 basil and 1 eucalyptus today is what our recipe calls for. And then I'm going to add in some of my filler, which is gomphrena. I love it, it's whimsical, it's airy, and I like to add that as my base. So then I can build around the airiness, and it's like poking up out of the top and it's all pretty and stuff. Next, we're gonna add in our celosia. So we have 2 basil, a eucalyptus, 2 gomphrena, and 2 celosia. And I do kind of try to keep it in like an X shape or like a V. And then I try to alternate. Now I'm going to add in my marigolds. We're gonna do 2 marigolds. Some of them are double-headed, so they get a little extra. Now I've pretty much got my base down, and I'm going to start adding in my showy flowers. First of which being sunflowers, and we're gonna do 2 of those, 1 right in the front and 1 right behind it. It doesn't hardly ever stay that way, but I like to put them right across from each other. So now we're gonna start adding in our zinnias, which is our next like showier flower. And I cut cactus zinnias to start. They're absolutely gorgeous. One of my favorite type of zinnias are cactus zinnias. I just think they're so unique and beautiful. And I'm gonna add in 4 of these. And just remember, what you add to the front, you add to the back so that it's even. Now I'm going to add in 1 standard white zinnia. And these really pretty sherbet colored zinnias that I adore so much. These are some of my favorites right behind the cactus zinnias. I think they're gorgeous. We're gonna add in 1 of these. 2 of these pretty limelight zinnias. All right, now we got all of our specialty colored zinnias that I picked out for today's bouquet, and now we're just gonna add in the rest of the zinnias. It's 13 in all, so we have 5 left, and it's just going to be these pretty pink type zinnias. So we're just gonna scatter those about and fill in the rest of any holes that you see. All right, and last but not least, we're gonna add in our lisianthus. It's notoriously short, so we wait till the end and add it kind of round the bottom to fill in any of those gaps. And if you do find a stem that's long enough, you can have it poking up through the sides, like so. And we're adding 4 of these. Obviously, you can adjust her before you wrap her up and put any of your filler pieces where you want it, tug things up so they show a little bit more. Right, there you have it. I think she's too stinking cute. And just remember where your front is. The one that's facing you, I like to obviously make it the front because that's what you're looking at the whole time. And you want it to be extra put together. And I always pull my sunflower up so it's showing right in front. I'm going to trim them down, and you don't have to trim them all the way to the shortest stem, but you want it to be close so that it still gets in the water. Now we're gonna wrap her with a rubber band, and you're gonna put her around half like this, wrap it around a few times, and then slide her right back up the middle, just like that. Ah, she's just so pretty. I love these colors together, the pinks and the yellows and the orange. It's very sunset vibes, I feel like. So we've changed up our wrapping method a little bit. We used to fold it quite tight, but we noticed that it was squishing our zinnias. And so I saw another flower creator on here fold it quite a bit wider, and it cups the flowers and doesn't squish them quite as much. So we tried that out, ended up really liking it. So that's what we changed to. Give it a little staple, add a sticker. It ends up looking a lot more open and full, and it doesn't squish our flowers.